let's continue on here. Cos of 315. 315, not on my chart. This is 270. This is 0 or 360. I'm going to do 360 because I'm in this quadrant now. 315, that's actually halfway in between. 315. So I have 315. It's, again, none on my chart. So instead I look at the gap in between, the reference angle. My reference angle is 45 degrees. Cos of 45 degrees, you can look at the chart. And cos of 45, so 45 degrees, cosine root 2 over 2. So my answer is going to be root 2 over 2. Then from there, I do the CAST rule, C-A-S-T. I am in the C quadrant. I happen to have a cosine, perfect, so I put a positive sign. Moving on here, tangent 225. Again, 225 is not on my chart. 180, 270, halfway in between actually is 225. Perfect. 225 is not on my chart, so I look at the gap in between and I get a 45 degree gap. So I'm going to refer to 45, that's my reference. So a tangent of 45 is what I'm going to be looking at. There's 45. It's the right over the left, which we already did. That is 1. It's the right over left. These are the same things. Anything divided by itself is 1. So my answer is going to be 1. Then I do the CAST rule. In case you're wondering how to do this, the CAST rule, you can think how I was taught. All stupid teachers cry, or all students take calculus. That's how I've always learned it. So anyways, I am in the T quadrant. I happen to have a tangent, so it's a plus. So I'm going to put a plus sign, and I am done. Tan of 300. Whoops. I'll make it a little bigger here. 300. Again, 300 is not on my chart. So I'm going to go 270, 360. It's kind of closer to the 270. So there's my 300 degrees. The gap, again, always with the x-axis. So here it is with the x-axis. It's not here. That's the y-axis. It needs to be with the x-axis. That gap in between 300 and 60 is 60 degrees. So my reference angle is 60 degrees. So I'm going to look to tangent of 60. And can I move that? Yeah. So tan of 60. Tan of 60, right over left, which I already did. It's root 3. So I'm just going to do this chart. My answer is going to instead be root 3. And then I'll do again the CAST rule, C-A-S-T. I am in the C. Do I have a cosine? No, I do not. Okay, cosine is the only thing that's positive, but I have a tan, unfortunately, so I am going to be negative. Guess it's not really unfortunate, but whatever. Moving on. Here's 180, and here's 90 and 150. That's going to be a little bit closer to 180, so there's 150 degrees. 150, not on my chart, so I'm going to look at that gap in between. That reference angle, that gap, it must be 30 degrees, so I'm going to look at cos of 30. Cos of 30 is root 3 over 2. So my answer is going to be the square root of 3 over 2. Then I do the CAST rule, C-A-S-T. I am in the sine quadrant. Do I have a sine? No, I do not. Sine is the only one that's positive, but I have a cosine, so mine must be negative. So the last 4 questions that are on this one are a little bit different, so that will be another video.